transport, and the Lagos State government has assured us that they will give us a routing number. And as soon as we get those routing numbers, it means that the 100 buses that have been kept for us at Ashok Playland Factory will be released to us. It also implies that Amuwo-Odofin local government will be covering not only the intra-transport scheme, but also will be doing inter-transport to other local government and boundaries within the states. Also is the power project, which we intend to generate 500 megawatts, and the first sewage rehabilitation project. May I use the opportunity to thank His Royal Majesty, the Onina of the Ilaro Kingdom, who has agreed to give us 15 hectares of land to serve for our power project. May I also inform you that most of our proposed projects for 2013 will be achieved through public-private partnership, PPP, and a corporate social responsibility partnership initiative. I would like to appreciate Sunfit and SPA for donating a 16.8 million naira garden fence project at First Avenue and First Link Bridge, though many of our road users have been destroying those barricades, but we will continue to replace them. May I also remind you that at our last town hall meeting, we had agreed and we have voted through a voice vote that anybody that abuses our environment must be prosecuted, penalized, using community service, and if need be, taking them to a law of competence and referring them to Kirikiri. May I also use this medium to thank Mega Chicken for maintaining the Apple Junction Garden. My thanks also goes to Tank and Tommy for the maintenance of the green belt around Second Rainbow. We also appreciate Sweet Sensation, which has indicated its readiness to carry out its CSR in the local government. We also use this opportunity to thank Silco Waters. Silco Waters also helped us in the rehabilitation of one of the school buildings that we have in the local government. We also use this opportunity to call on others to live up to their corporate social responsibilities to the community. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I dare say that it is the committee of this administration to touch the life of the largest number of our people by occasionally meaningful and sustainable development in our community through people-driven projects and programs. We can only call on you to play your parts in ensuring we get to our destination. To play your part means you must live responsibly in terms of paying your taxes regularly, holding positive mentality about our environment and sanitation, obedience to existing laws, meeting up with your corporate responsibilities and all. With this, we can be guaranteed of a brighter, rewarding future for the people and our local government. May I also use this medium, lastly, to quickly elucidate and send very strong warning to those non-pensionable workers. This administration particularly chose non-pensionable workers to be given the special bikes. These bikes, the model of these bikes is 2012. You can Google it on the internet. These bikes has about 15 gears. It's a high-speed performing bike. The bike is very, very rugged. It was constructed for rocky and sandy environment. And what we intend to do is that we will hand over the bikes, the helmets, to the riders. This is not an Ojo-Madweke kind of bike system. We are using this bike for the purpose of reducing carbon in our atmosphere, because we are signatories to the World Mayoral Conference on reducing carbon emission into our atmosphere. We are also providing these bikes as a means of transportation for our non-pensionable workers. We did not employ people out of the local government. In fact, everything we have been doing has been localized. All of our events, all of our production, all of the brains, our doctors, our nurses, health workers, everything has been localized. And it means that for those who will be giving this bike to, your job is hinged on this bike. If our fathers remember, in the days of old, when nine post was still nine post, people were riding bikes to distribute deals. For those of you who have come from the villages like my grandfathers, you will remember that we were riding bikes to the farm to pick firewoods and carry out your farming activities. You remember that you were going for town hall meetings, you were going with your bikes and your pumps. So what we are trying to do, noting that our environment is a closed circuit, and to navigate and meander through effectively, that is why we are giving you this bikes. So, the RAD Act is this, and it's a code of conduct. For everybody that will have this bike, your salary and your work in this local government is attached to it. If you by chance, out of carelessness, break the helmet, we will deduce from your salary to buy another helmet. It's very, very fun, yes. You see, over time, we have imbibed a culture of carelessness. Over time. We are using the same theory that we did or we have done to political office holders. I am one of those people that appealed to His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Amuwo-Odofin to extend the fiat of the monetization policy down to legislators. If you read our policy very well, it only ends on the chairman of the local government, from the president to chairman of the local government. We have leverage to purchase our vehicles when we are bound out of office, after the calculation of residual value have been calculated. But because of our appeal, the governor, in his limits, extended our policy of the central government down to legislators. So what it means is that as political office holders, when you are leaving office, you are living with your car. So if you misuse your car, it means that at the end of the day, you'll be going home with no cars. And we must attach responsibility to items given and service rendered. And that is why I have said, as a matter of policy, that your stipend, I call it stipend, I won't call it salary. Your stipend is attached to this helmet. Your stipend is attached to those bikes because you're taking the bike home. You must not put the bike under rough condition, environmental climatic condition. It means you must provide shelter for your bike. It means you must change your bike. It means distinguish. Responsibility is a very, very tall order. Today you are seated very happy because some people were responsible to putting this place right. This morning we left office at about 1 a.m. When we left, while we were leaving, so many of you were in your home sleeping. Some people were charged with the responsibility of putting this place together. Today, you are stepping on interlocking stones. Years before, it was a sandy area. Some people took the responsibility to make it this way. Today, you are here, there is no field around you. If you look at the green area, it's well tended to, well cut, and well nurtured. Some people are attached with such responsibility. And as social entities, we must also understand that we have responsibilities to achieve. If you think that it's a tall order, then I will advise that you do the job. And allow those who are ready to shoulder such responsibility to come in and continue our jobs. Nigeria is what it is today. We have a system failure. Because those who are the central government have not bequeathed on themselves the responsibility of accountability to the people of Nigeria, to the human resources of Nigeria, and to the natural resources endowed for Nigerians. Nigeria has 24 in commercial quantity natural resources. In commercial quantity, we are too rich to be poor. Even our crude oil cannot be accounted for. I am going to tell you that if you ask the head of customs in this country that how much is the amount of crude oil that is lifted in this country daily, he will tell you that he does not know. If you ask the group head of NNPC, he will tell you that I cannot give you a vivid account of this. If you think I'm lying, please go back to many of our media houses, ask for the tape of the various public hearings on the subject matter, and you will see that Nigeria has become a comment platform where people in developed countries are taking us as a comic. So I beg of you that we must attach responsibility to anything we are going to do. And doing that, it will protect our security chiefs in carrying out their activities, protect our students in their environment where they live, and also protect the people of this local government to having better living conditions. And I reiterate, and I'm telling you people, and they know how we operate. Now, as long as I know, I'm not saying fashionable, because I know the bureaucratic system will make it nearly impossible for us to punish you. But for the non-pensionable, you are in the whims and caprices of this administration. And remember that the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. We will not use the rod if it is not necessary, but we will to draw the rod, to put everybody in line and put us in checks and points. Starting from the registration exercise, that you must come out as change agents to mobilize people towards registering. You must also endow them the opportunity of credible information to knowing who they should vote for. Who they should vote for. You might not campaign for party, but let them know who they should vote for. And the who is relative. They must vote for people who have track record, people who have proven that given responsibility in the past, and they have proven that such responsibilities have not been mortgaged and have been used for developmental purposes. And of course, they have programs that will take us forward, and that who will be seen in the APC. I thank you and God bless.
Thank you. We must raise this every chairman with the song here. Oh yeah. Chairman, the past chairman, ayaya, this chairman, awaya. This chairman, awaya. JAMB. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our indefatigable coming chairman, Ayodele, Adewale. Thank you for coming here, and within a couple of minutes, we highlighted all the developmental activities of the local pen and paper, and you were itemizing these things. You will discover that just for 2012 alone, we had over 300 sectors. What is comparable to most states in West Africa? Please put your hands again together for the Adewale administration. If you are conversant with this local government and you've been visiting here for the past 4 years, you must agree with me that there have been so much development in the land, from infrastructure to human capacity development, from education. We've been experiencing great development here and there, and our chairman has not rest on his oars, and he has always promised us he will not rest on his oars until the dividend of democracy comes to the grassroots here in Amuwo-Odofin. So applause for our indefatigable chairman. The chairman, thank you very much, sir. God will continue to grace. The chairman was making his speech. Some of our royal fathers who were expecting walked in. And Opa Dr. Akiyemi, the Alabimu of Ikare. Obviously, you are welcome. Thank you. Oba Fatai, Adewale Akiyemi, the Omilashe of Ilashe. Obviously, you are welcome. We also have His Royal Majesty Oba Ateju Awujo, the Alamu of Imore and Apapa. Obviously, you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. We also have His Royal Majesty Opanasaki Alanika Usu, who would very of Ikoshi Kingdom. Obviously, welcome, sir. Also, we have His Royal Majesty Adewale, Ọba Galibu Adeniyi Rufai, the Ọlọ́jọ́ of Ọ̀dọ́, Kábíyèsí, your Honor, His Royal Majesty Ọba Adekanbi Abidi Durosimi, the Osolu of Ileru Kábíyèsí, your Honor, thank you very much. A round of applause for our traditional rulers. Is the presentation, official presentation of the educational item. You've already seen them packed here. We have 7,000 school bags for our children, both in the upland and the coastal communities. We have life jackets for pupils in the coastal community, and our chairman has just told us the reason for this. We also have 420,000 notebooks to be distributed to pupils across these two areas. We have bicycles for our revenue officers. The reasons for all these items have been noted here by our indefatigable chairman, and so the distribution is going to take a pattern. There is an agreed pattern here for distribution, and I want to call on members of the high table, led by our able chairman, to lead the presentation. He's been joined by the ACN Secretary, state level. We also have the former SA to the Governor on Local Government and Children's Affairs. We have our lady from the Badagry Division ACN. He's going to join the chairman. We have the Onibank of the Bank of Kingdom. He's going to join our chairman to do the presentation. Here, don't forget we have 250 JAMB forms to be presented. But we're going to call 10 recipients here to represent others because of our time. If you're here, Alabi Bilikis, please come forward. Aris Moturayo, come forward, please. Ademakiwa Abiyemi, please come forward. Ibiyemi, please come forward.
Oyibo Roli,
please come forward. Jofi Orubeli, if you're there, come forward.
Polari Olaide,
please come forward.
Ibrahim Olamide, Aris Moturayo.
Oh, there needs to one day come.
Aminat. Where is Aminat?
We are witnessing the presentation of 250 UN JAMB forms. This is of Amuwo-Odofin government. We know the government is the chairman for the government. This is the past secretary. Leader from the Badagry Division. ACN past leader of Amuwo-Odofin government.
Yes, sir. That's what I did there. Thank you.
Let's bring it.
Bring it. Thank you, sir.
May I please invite the former Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly and the Apex Speaker in our midst. Right Honorable Ayodele, please come and towards the presentation.
The next person.
Witnessing one presentation of the UN JAMB forms. 250 UAV bombs for 2013. As we said before, these are just the representatives of the recipient of the 250 UAV bomb provided by the Comrade Ayodele led administration for the year 2013. Immediately after that, we are going to take the presentation of the 7,000 school bags. Also, this has been provided by the Comrade Ayodele led administration in Amuwo-Odofin L.G Head teacher Igologun and Salo Kochi, please wherever you are from board.
The police Igologun.
Sorry, sir. Head teacher.
The head teacher.
Witness the presentation of some of the 7,000 marks provided by the Comrade Ayodele led administration to pupils within the local government, both in the upland and the coastal communities.
Wait. Okay.
We also have
Okay, sir. Allah. Ẹ̀yẹ́ ká má kó sílẹ̀, ẹ̀jẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ yẹn wò.
Jẹ́ kán wò.
They are different schools. Ẹgbẹ́ ní àbí school méjì wà different uniforms. The teachers should go and sit down.
Let's
Teachers should go and sit down. Essay, go and sit down.
Fine, sir.
Essay, go and sit down.
students of any command school do this on board.
Spread down ọmọ yẹn níwájú àwọn kábíyèsí.
I should go and pick small ones.
One child. Don't let it be rowdy. Go sit down.
Those of you who can see the center stage, you can see how brightly looking at kids and bars and life jackets to pupils in the coastal community. Apex leaders.
Only this year. We do it for all schools, upland schools, riverine areas, for the life jackets. But the exercise books and the school bags are what we present normally every year to our students in Amuwo-Odofin. We know they need them because you see some students in tattered clothes.